we go again. Hopefully this is the last time for a while. 2 months ago, my engine died. And it was a sad time for me because I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my truck. It's been a long, hard road with this truck. And I don't know that I've ever even found the right thing to do or the right purpose for it. Doesn't really matter. The purpose has been my purpose, and it's given me purpose. So to me, this is a sacred hunk of steel, you know, and I couldn't let it die. I couldn't let it just die. So I brought it back to life, or at least attempted to, and it's been spittering and sputtering ever since, and it still entertains, and it's still something, you know. It's still something. It might not be what I don't know. I think I don't know what I'm saying. I think maybe I don't know what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is, I hope it works this time. Let's see if I can get it up in there. All right, Mr. Transmission. Here we go again. All right. I've got the drive shaft out of the way this time, so I get a little bit more leg room. But I've got a piece of laminated plywood on the ground, and it's been raining for 3 days, and it's rather slippery. So we'll see what I can do here. I'm going to attempt to bring it up, set the tail shaft up here, maybe get the pan up here. I've got a tie down sitting back there that I can use to temporarily secure it while I get the jack and the jack extension in place. Get it up on the jack, a couple of 2x4s on top of my extension, and it should be in the right position to jack it up and bolt it up. All right then, let's just stop talking and do it. Sometimes all people want to do is talk. Talk, 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 talk. I'd rather see you do something. Why don't you do something? Just pick something up. Why do you always got to talk about it? You know? Just do it. Better yet, talk about it while you're doing it. Just talk about it while you're doing it. And I think this is not the best position I've ever been in, but I think it's going to turn out okay. Alright, just don't fall on my toes. I don't want to smash my little piggies. Okay, there we go. Up in the air, yes it is. Alright, now what? Now I think I'm going to pull it back out and set the tail shaft down in there. And set it down on the pan. Oh boy. Ah! Whew. I just coughed up a clam. Alright, here we go. Set it down and slide it back. Okay. Now this is the tricky spot here. I think it's gonna work out good for me. All right, I'm gonna tip it back. All right, get alongside of me and slide it back in there. No big deal. Okay, no big deal. Okay. All right, perfect. That's a good spot right there. Can't get no better than that. Good job, Jimmy Durr. That's a good spot there. Okay, here we go. Bringing in the floor jack. Come on, floor jack. All right, she's got 3 wheels, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many wheels are on my jack. Okay? It doesn't really matter to me. All right, that's nice. That looks good. Everything is looking good. Got to get my 2x4s. All right, here we go. Bringing them in. These are my special adapters. Put them right there like that, and that'll get me to the right height. Okay. I've done this so many times, you would think, that I don't even have to think about it. Okay? All right, where's my strap? It's back here. Back there. Come on, strap. All right, come on, there we go. I'm letting it down. Gonna pull it down like that. Here we go. Okay, I've been messing with this trans for 2 days, so that's 2 days that I wasn't here, and I forget where I left everything, but I'm sure it's within arm's reach. At least I hope so. I don't know if I brought any tools out here with me. I think I might have left them inside there. I'm gonna have to go grab my stuff before I can actually accomplish anything. But if I can get this up in the air, I don't think I'll have to worry about too much. All right, let's see what happens here. gonna hold the extension with my leg. Got my thigh pressed up against it. Gonna try and keep those blocks in place while I slide the trans out. I'm not sure if this will work. The best maneuver here might be to get rid of these blocks and bring them in at a later date. Okay, gonna grab the trans and just slide it towards me. I've got the tail shaft wedged back there under the transfer case mount, so I'm gonna have to do a little finagling to get it in place. All right, we're looking good. That looks real good right there. I'm gonna slide down here, and then I'm just gonna hold the extension with my knee and pull on the bell housing. I'm gonna pull on the bell housing, and if it slides out now, it's gonna put a big dent in my leg. It'll be okay. All right, there we go. All right, up, up, up and away. Up in the air, go there today. Okay, transmission. I'm gonna put my chest up against the extension. I'm gonna push it back, then I'm gonna bring the transmission forward. Okay, I'm gonna do that with great precision and speed. Just like that, it's done. Now, I've gotta try and get these 2x4s in here, one on each side. If I tip it up, if I just tip it up, it's gonna fall off and not land on top of me, because I gotta put up with that today. I'm okay. All right, I've never been better. All right, that didn't work at all. We're gonna have to regroup and think about this. No, we're not. We don't think about anything, we just do it. Do we think about stuff? No, sir, we do not. We sure don't. We just pick it up, go again. I'm gonna slide the jack back, okay? All right, there we go. Jack's been slid back, which is gonna give me a little bit extra wiggle room for the back of it. I'm gonna slide it back even further. I don't know if this is a good idea. I didn't ask my mom. All right, there we go. All right, the jack's been slid back. The transmission's on top of it. It can't tip forward. I hope it can't tip over sideways, but I've got to try and finagle these 2x4s under it. What if I put one under the front and then put one under the back? What if I pick up on the input shaft with this hand and then slide the 2x4 in with that hand? What if I pick up on it with my head? What if I use my head and pick up on it? I can feel that in my vertebrae. All right, I don't know if I have vertebrae. I think I do. All right, there we go. Put that there. All right, the 2x4 is there, and then we're gonna put that like that, and then I cocked this like that, and that worked out great. Now I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna put my hand up here and tip the bell housing towards me, if it'll allow me. I might have to push the jack further back. Okay, I'm gonna grab the input shaft with my right hand. I'm gonna kick the jack around with my left foot. Then I'm gonna grab my left, I can't do much with my left hand. I'm gonna kick it with my toes. All right, I'm gonna kick it. This is how I usually get myself into trouble. All right. So the jack extension is all the way back, but the transmission's laying up against this cross member, not allowing me to tip it forward. So I need to slide the transmission back and then tip it forward. Grab this 2x4 with my left hand, tip the transmission towards me. Come on, transmission. Okay. And then slide this 2x4 under the back. This is it. Okay, this is working out well. There we go. And just like that, it's not looking too good. Okay, let's move it around. Gonna move that with my arm. Gonna tip it to the left now, tipping it towards the passenger side of the truck. I'm gonna put my head up in here under the trans pan. That's my soft spot, but I'm not a baby. And I'm gonna hold my, just put a little pressure on there, and I can feel it in my skull, but that's okay. And then just slide this 2x4 like that. I don't want it to be crooked. I don't want it to hit anything. Okay. It doesn't, why is it not straight? I have this issue more than one. You know, my jack's missing a wheel on this side. So I need to compensate for that. I don't know where the wheel went. It's been gone for a long time. What if I grab the rock and I put the rock in this side? Because this is gonna save me a lot of trouble in the end, so long as I don't drop it on top of myself right now. We'll shim it with a rock. Well, that rock was too big. You know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. If I pull down on it, I bet it's pretty, well, all right, that's pretty bad. We need a smaller rock. All right, I think that one there could be the one. I'm gonna try and pick up on the trans again, move the shim, put in the new shim. Okay, that's way too much. Too much shim. This is just dangerous. I'm gonna get that out of there, okay? I don't need to be putting that rock in there. How about, well, I need these wrenches. What can I put in there? Let's just go with a smaller rock, okay? Here's a real small rock. Let's put it in there. Let's put it under the 2x4 this time. Okay, look at that. Just like that, my transmission's perfectly level. Now I'm gonna put a ratchet strap around it just to secure it in place and ensure that it doesn't fall on me. I read the sign at the store. I'm not sure if it applied to me and my transmission, but it said we insure your safety. So since they've insured my safety, I don't think I have to throw, I think I can throw caution at the wind because the store has already insured my safety. They promised that I wouldn't get the coronavirus, but what is this cough? And where did it come from? And how do I get rid of it? By working, going out in the sun, I think, and eating deer meat. I'm gonna eat a lot of deer meat. And, all right, just like that, my transmission's strapped to my jack, and it's perfect, perfectly level. Oh, here's where things really get sad for me. How many times have I done this in the past 2 weeks? 4 times, and I forgot the torque converter. Totally slipped my mind. It's right there waiting for me. Brought it with me. Got the bolts for it. I know where it goes. I know what it is. I have a pretty good idea what it does. And what did I do? I did all this work for no reason, just for practice. That was just a drill. Just in case I wanted to see how it was actually going to go when I was ready to put the transmission in. I did it. I did all the work just in case I needed to know how to do it when the time came to actually do it right. So now I've got to take it back down. Unless I can possibly spin it around. I can't. I know I can't. Take the ratchet strap off, Jimmy Durr. You're getting too far ahead of yourself. You're all excited. You're getting off subject. Alright? Trying to be an idiot, Jimmy Durr. Stop trying to be a fucking idiot, because you really are an idiot. I don't have to pretend.